Hello, everyone. Thanks to CCTV cameras, everyday moments can suddenly turn into something unbelievable, capturing incredible scenes that make us stop and take a closer look. Welcome to our channel. At the high speed seen on the Key West racecourse, this moment shows why safety rules are always a top priority. This is a clear example of how household items, if not properly secured, can trigger unexpected reactions in just a matter of seconds. This incident in Gallatin County shows that even a minor impact with a propane tank can cause a powerful reaction, which is why safe handling is always essential. Have you ever witnessed a brake failure like this before? A rare situation on a nighttime highway, and fortunately, everyone remained safe. Now, try explaining this to the insurance company. They might actually cover this one. Construction sites, like the one in Fort Lauderdale, show how even a small height miscalculation can quickly turn into a situation that requires immediate action. Fortunately, everyone was okay, and sometimes it's the vehicle's protective features that make the decisive difference. What a relief that such a tense moment ended safely. Do you think this situation might have been staged?
Do you want my help?
Thankfully, the sanitation workers remained safe, and this serves as another reminder of the importance of proper waste sorting. This is a typical defensive reaction from a cobra, a clear warning signal that helps reduce the risk of direct conflict with larger predators. Comment 9 if this moment made you laugh like it did me. Just being slightly off for a single moment can make a huge difference. This should only be done by professionals.
thank God for undercarriage protection.
In your opinion, which matters more, strength or technical knowledge? Just 1 second of distraction is enough to completely change the situation. On what seemed like a completely quiet road in a remote area of Australia, a fast-moving dust devil suddenly appeared, then disappeared just as quickly. Scenes like these at Fagradalsfjall volcano show that while volcanic activity can be truly spectacular, keeping a safe distance when observing it is always essential. Comment 3 if you also felt the power of nature in this moment. A sewer line incident caused a powerful wastewater surge that disrupted traffic in the area. Fortunately, everyone remained safe. It looks like the most surprising detail this time wasn't ahead of us, but right under our feet. The trash can stayed right where it was, but just 1 second of distraction was enough to significantly change the situation. After this incident, checking carefully before changing lanes will probably be more important than ever for him. Sometimes the clearest sign of driving skill is how someone handles things after the collision. Fire crews from South Lake arrived quickly and brought the situation under control, and the good news is that everyone was safe. I think after this incident, he might start considering a different line of work. This is what can happen when height clearance limits are ignored. I've realized that the size and momentum of a train are always greater than we expect. Whether you're a pedestrian or a driver, safety always starts with attention and mutual respect on the road. It might be time to take another look at the design. In the workplace, controlling speed and properly securing loads are always critical factors. The explosion sent a manhole cover flying dozens of feet into the air on a busy roadway. Fortunately, no damage was reported.
baba.
A woman called the cow ma'am, and the cow clearly didn't agree hit, like if this moment made you laugh too.
Gracias. Oh yeah, my daddy.
In the vast openness of the ocean, the appearance of a group of sharks gently reminds us that humans are only temporary visitors here. It looks like the dog just wanted to say hello, but he definitely wasn't ready for that kind of greeting. Seems like this parrot didn't wait for the music, the rhythm just kicked in on its own.
Sure.
When the wind shows its strength, even large metal objects don't stay in place for long. Fortunately, everyone managed to leave the area in time, and weather is always something we should never take lightly. Remember, when people become careless, nature has a way of reminding us about balance. Luck was on her side this time, but it won't always be. So always stay alert and put safety first. That's a pretty unusual parking spot, definitely not one any driver would want to try. Could she really have some extraordinary strength? Thankfully, she's okay. This could be a sign of a brake failure situation. What do you think? When equipment malfunctions, stop and inspect it instead of reacting hastily. Learn basic first aid skills. You never know when you might need help or when you might be the one helping someone else. That was a very quick and professional reaction in a situation that wasn't easy to handle. If you were in a similar situation, would you react instantly on instinct or take a few seconds to think it through? In your opinion, which deterrent is most effective against thieves? A strong fence, surveillance cameras, or an alarm system? She probably had quite a memorable day. A single moment of inattention can lead to a chain reaction. Looks like this vehicle may have chosen the wrong terrain, wouldn't you say? How do you think this phenomenon could be explained? One possible cause could be gas accumulating underground, reacting with natural lightning. Fortunately, everything turned out okay, and that side mirror will definitely get more attention from now on. This is what remained immediately after the Chelyabinsk meteor explosion lit up the sky over Russia. Looks like the glass got cleaned a little more thoroughly than usual today. A moment that left viewers genuinely surprised. Oh no, this might be the most confusing door design I've ever seen, don't you think so? You're going to say, wow, when you see how clever this squirrel is. It looks like this magpie is taking its neighborhood watch duties very seriously. In your opinion, where's the line between having fun and being disrespectful to others?
I'm hella weak still put ice in it.
If you're planning to try an experience like this, make sure you're physically prepared first. Looks like Mother Nature may have picked the wrong moment to deliver her surprise. How many lightning strikes did you count in this clip? Drop your guess in the comments. Sometimes it's the weather itself that completely changes the level of safety on the road. During an earthquake, staying calm and finding safe shelter is always the most important choice.
Should we do something about that? Probably.
A simple reminder, always check for gas leaks before using a gas cylinder. Oh no. Do you think the two excavators will be able to work together to free the stuck vehicle? This is why wearing a helmet is always so important when traveling. If you forget about safety while grilling, dinner can quickly turn into a costly lesson. Just a few seconds can be enough to completely change the outcome. Floodwaters can change everything in an instant. Never gamble with safety when nature is already sending warning signs. This footage from Rajkot shows that unexpected risks can still appear even in crowded areas. The presence of pets always makes everyday life more interesting. Sometimes just a brief moment out of sync can make a huge difference. Responsible pet control is always very important in residential areas. In your opinion, what level of penalty would be enough to prevent behavior like this? When working underneath a vehicle, safety measures always need to be strictly controlled. Do you think they'll be able to handle this situation? After the unexpected fall, he quickly regained his balance and continued to stay in control of the situation. Looking at this, I think the green cart is clearly not a suitable companion on the highway. Taking steady steps is always the best way to keep yourself safe. Sometimes real-life experiences end up becoming the most unforgettable lessons. Looks like this egg wasn't quite ready to make its debut the gentle way. Maybe this is why I always prefer to personally take my loved ones where they need to go. Fortunately, she's okay. Her ability to imitate so naturally and impressively really caught everyone's attention. Looks like physics became the perfect stage assistant this time. If you found this video helpful, a small super thanks would really help us continue growing the channel. Watching this scene makes me pay more attention whenever I'm standing or sitting on a moving bus. Looks like this pole turned into an unexpected hero at just the right moment. Actions like this on the road should always be avoided. Being responsible in traffic is extremely important. Thank you so much for watching and being part of today's journey with us. Always remember to put your safety and the safety of those around you first.
Давай по времени, не спешишь никуда.
Ща.